Hi, welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper. It is Christmas in August, and I am thrilled to show you one of the two Christmas junk journals I'm going to do this month. This one is actually a special ordered one from a wonderful woman in England who chose this cover quite a while ago, and it's been reserved for her. And this is from the year 1900, Young Folks Companion, and what a sweet little winter scene there. The three little Victorian children sledding down the hill in the snow, and the detail on this is amazing. I was looking at the boots and the ornament on the sled, and it's just wonderful. So again, everything inside my Christmas journals is not only authentic antique and vintage ephemera, but every single page and insert is Christmas themed, which is no easy feat, but I've been collecting all year, and it's really exciting when it finally all comes together. So this is the original first page of the book, and there's all the different years it was published, every year from 1878 to this most recent one at 1900. Turn of the century. Beautiful little set of girls here, three children here. I think it's all girls. Nope, that's a boy in the middle. And they are skating. So how wonderful. A very old stamp down here from London. Look at this wonderful little scene here. And then lots of children's book pages scattered throughout. She wanted lots of children's book pages, and this is all toy and Christmas themed. This is a beautiful little letter from 1934, so pre-World War II. And inside is this darling little Christmas card on vellum, which is amazing. So it's a very, very special little piece. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? You can see the glitter on there still, the gilt, silver gilt. And it's beautiful. I love it. And I think she's going to like it too. Another beautiful 1920 here. That is from the Christmas Fairy. And that's just the flip side of that. And here is some vintage 1950s wrapping paper. And this is a 1959 Christmas Ideals book page. Look at that beautiful full page spread. Oh, I just love it. And sleigh ride through the snow. And then here is on the other side, another beautiful Christmas scene there. And then this is the original spine from the book. So a 125-year-old spine as well. A gorgeous little 1930s Christmas card here, and I made it into a double pocket. So in here is Maple Grove Dairy, and the reason it's in here is because it's number 25 for December 25. I love finding things with 25 on them. They usually always go into my Christmas folder. This is just a really fun little decoration in a 1950s things to make and do book for children. And then that is all on top of a Keeping Christmas Our Way page. You've got lots of space here for you to put your own photos, or she can put her own photos or stories and journaling. Another wonderful Christmas page here with lots of toys. And then this is St. Nicholas in Holland from the 30s. And this is another one of those things to make and do book inserts. Look at that, out of a jar, little snowman. Oh, wonderful. I love it. I think she's going to really enjoy that too. I put some lace on the top. This is from 1937. It's with just this beautiful snow scene in a creek. Another 1930s Christmas card here, and I had to leave it on its backing or it would have ripped it to shreds trying to remove it. But the great part of that is she can journal on the inside of that as well. And look at the original glitter is still on there too. It's miraculous how it held up all these years. And another wonderful horse and sled scene here from the 1890s. And a visit from St. Nicholas from the Highlands and Holidays book from the 1920s. A vintage 1966 Heart and Stroke Foundation stamp. And then this is from a vintage 1950s book for children, the Santa Claus book. And that's the cover of the book. And another wonderful 1800s beautiful snow poem there from the Heartthrobs book. And look at this 1947 photograph here, this little boy all dressed up in the snow with his little rubber boots on. I just love it. I love it. And then this is very early 1900s, a little poem about winter. This is a little 1940s story here about they're up in the attic here looking for their winter coat. And that's called Home for Christmas. A little Christmas lantern there I stamped. There's more of that Holland Christmas page. And look at this. This is beautiful, beautiful postcard. We're going to stay up to see Santa. Now just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that is from 1913. Oh, you know me and postcards. I think there's just nothing more beautiful than an antique postcard. And this is from a 1950s cheesy coloring book, for Christmas coloring book. But I think it's fun, and you can collage with it or give it to somebody to color. Why not? You color it. Coloring's big now. This is a learn how-to book for crafts, and it's red and green, and that is mostly why. And also, lots of people made their own crafts, so for Christmas gifts. So that became a piece of this as well. Oh, I had to put my little note in here again to remember the date, because I have so many of these Birds of America books, and this one is from 1959. And look at the beautiful cardinal and the mockingbird amongst the holly. Doesn't get any better, right? 2 Christmas birds on one page. What a coincidence. A wonderful little 1940s children's book page here. I made it into a double pocket, Patty's Christmas. And then here is another beautiful 1930s card. Look at the gold gilt on that. Look at it. It's beautiful. It looks like it was bought yesterday, but it is almost 100 years old. And then there's a pinata for Pepita, Christmas story. And then this is a beautiful The New Year. Here from that, it's also from the early 1900s, pre-1910, and this came out of a 1950s magazine, and it's just this really great ornamental frosting and slice of fancy cookie recipe. Gotta have that, right? This is from the Paris, France Almanac from December 26 and 27, and just got it has some really great Christmas stories in here, and things that are really interesting. If you put it into Google Translate, you can read those. And then look at this beautiful vintage, this one is again from the Red Rose Tea Company, and these were collectible back in the day. And it's this beautiful little bird here, but I chose it because it's in the pines. Isn't that lovely? And that is a winter bird. Red-breasted nuthatch. They're the ones that kind of eat upside down-ish, pointing down towards the ground. There is a Jangle Jingle vintage songbird song page, and then here we come a wassailing. Now this is really cool. This is also vintage, and it was in a magazine, a Christmas magazine, The Ideals for Christmas, and it was how to order this for Christmas subscription, and you would just pop your money into the envelope there and send it off. Isn't that cool? And I stamped that on there. And then this is from 1905. What would Christmas be without holly branches and wreaths for decoration? Look at that sweet original plate there. And then I have another Christmas card in here from the 30s. And look at this wonderful scene. It almost looks like it's hand painted. It's had the glitter put on likely by hand, and there's some silver in there. Can you see that? Light picking that. It's just the most beautiful card. Now it did get some damage coming out of the book. Look it up in that corner there. But you can still do an awful lot with that, and just it's just beautiful. And that was a Made in America card there as well. It's gorgeous. And of course, 25, you can draw on the back. That's Christmas Day, 25th. And then this here is one of these awesome Lost Air cards that are from the 30s. And I chose it because it's red, so it counts. And then another 25 here. You could play a little game, find all the 25s. And this is one of the Melmar coupons that Paige sent me. So love it. And she also sent this here in my package. Look at that. Christmas crown cake. And it actually looks really good. So I took a picture of it because I think it sounds delicious, and I may try to make that. And then on the other side, we've got a famous pumpkin pie. There you go. That's always fun to find handwritten recipes as well. Home for Christmas page again. I stamped that St. Nick on there. And here's another antique postcard. All New Year. Joys be yours. Look at that beautiful house and holly and flowers. And that is about 1905. And then this is the cover of an antique book that didn't make it. And I pulled this from 1927. My book house, and it's got Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carols there. And a little journaling tag for you. More vintage wrapping paper, a different kind from the 50s there. And another wonderful little children's book page, shoveling the snow. And here's a green and red for Christmas pattern. Another one of these wonderful full page images here from the Christmas Ideals from 1959. And then this is just a beautiful cover of an antique book. It was too damaged for me to turn into a journal, but what a great little journaling spot it makes. And it's a green and red. That's the criteria. Now this lantern here is just a wonderful, typically 1959 with the fake snow sprayed onto the lantern. Cracks me right up. And over here is a vintage page. And the great magician tells how to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's just lovely. There's the rest of that full page layout and more pattern paper. There are 4 vintage Christmas seals and another stamp there. So I hope she loves it as much as I loved making it. Watch out for more Christmas journals, and you can always email me below, subscribe, comment, and come back soon. Bye for now.